Paul and I, we are here in Evora. Evora is a city. It's located in the Alentejo region in the south of Portugal. And Evora is actually inland. It's not by the sea, it's inland. It's about 140 kilometers away from Lisbon, and so it's about 87 miles away. And Evora is loaded with loads of historical sites and monuments. It's really beautiful, and that actually made it also a World Heritage Site, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And now we are going to show you a few sites. So just to give you a perspective where we are right now, Paul is now turning around. If you look down there where the tree is, we just came from there, from the cathedral. And stop, Paul. There is the Museum of Evora. And now if you turn around, then you can see down there, Paul, stop. That's the library, the public library. And down there is the Posada dos Loios. And here is the Roman temple. We are just here in front of the Posada dos Loios, and that is a former convent, dos Loios, and they turned it into a hotel. And next to it you can see a church, that's St. John's Church, and that is actually part of this whole thing here. And that's the Palace Cardeval. That was built in the 14th century on top of an old Moorish castle. Behind me you can see Templo Romano, which is also referred to as Diana Temple. And it is referred to like that because it was dedicated to the goddess Diana. And Diana was the goddess of hunting, of the moon, and of chastity. And the temple, it dates back to the 2nd or 3rd century. 2nd or early 3rd century, and it is one of the most important Roman architectures which remained in Portugal. And it is believed that there were more structures like this here, but because of the big earthquake in 1755 they were mostly destroyed. But this temple, this structure is really solid, and that's why it survived this earthquake. So here is now the Diana Garden, and at the end, Paul will walk there now with you. You can see a nice view over Évora now as well. We're here now at the Praca do Giraldo, and this peaceful square is the main square of Évora. And you can see here is some nice restaurants and to chill out. It's a fountain here behind me. And this peaceful square, it used to actually be an execution ground during the Spanish Inquisition. So it didn't used to be that peaceful. And if you just look down there, there's the tourism office. And over the tourism office is the former Palace of Estaus. Over there is the St. Anton's Church. Behind me you can see part of the Aqueducto da Agua de Prata, so Aqueduct of Silver Water. It was designed by Francisco de Aruba, and King João III, he wanted this built because Evora is a city which lies very high up, and so it doesn't have much water source, original water source, so he wanted this aqueduct, bridge aqueduct, built to supply Evora with water. And it stretches 9 kilometers, so about 6 miles, really long, out of town. And it originally had its outlet at Praca de Giraldo, but I mean, this was later damaged, the outlets, through some fights, and thereafter they moved it to a safer location.
Chris? Say?
These are the Roman baths, and they were just discovered in 1987. And as you can see, they're in the city hall. We are here now at the University of Évora, and it was created in the 16th century, the original one, and it's a descendant of a former Jesuit university. And Paul, if you just have a look around, Paul, if you just turn around, inside you can find these 2-floored cloisters in Italian Renaissance style, and you can also see these tiled, beautifully tiled pictures